Hello, this is Jonathan Lamb from ljphotocorp.com, and I'm here to review the Nikon d3100, a battery grip for the Nikon d3100. Nikon haven't released a battery grip for the Nikon d3100, if that's what you're worrying about. Well, this battery grip I've got from eBay, and it is a substitute for those who do want a battery grip for their Nikon d3100. So let's get started with the actual battery grip itself. Now the battery grip comprises of a few elements here. There's the top element where you insert into the camera, which I will show you later. There is on the side an on and off switch and a shutter release button. On the front there is an IR transmitter, infrared transmitter for an infrared shutter release, and a screw for the tripod mount where the battery holds. On the side it has the sync port where you connect it with your sync cable, and on the back comprises of the two battery slots that are used to hold your ENEL13 batteries, 14 batteries. On the base includes a tripod mount and a grip backing on the on the battery grip itself. So now I'm going to show you how you actually insert the battery grip into the d3100 body. So firstly, you need to take off the clip connecting from the cover itself. This is simply done by just pulling off, easily unclipping the cover over the battery, which you'll see. Then you simply get the battery grip itself, put it where the battery is, screw it into the tripod mount, make sure it's all firmly pushed in, screw it in, and then you're ready to use the battery grip. Now before you use the battery grip, you need to make sure you connect the sync cable. So all you need to do to connect the sync cable is on the side there's a little port where you can attach the side of it in, and then the top you can attach it into the camera body. Now note, this battery grip you'll be able to use third-party ENEL13, I believe, batteries, but you must have at least one original battery in it before you can use it. So you'd have to have one real battery, ENEL13 Nikon, in the battery grip, and then and it allows you to have a fake battery, which I've got one here, ENEL14. So here's how the battery grip works. Firstly, you have to turn the switch on the side, which is kind of a bit tedious, but it works fine. Then you can now grip the camera body sideways, in which now you can push a shutter release on the side, and that will work with the camera. So as you can see, I'm now clicking the side, and it's now focusing. And then to take a picture, all I need to do is click the shutter release, and it should take a picture, as you can hear. Another features of this battery grip is that it includes a tripod mount on the bottom, which is really good because that means you can use this, or you can use this with a flash bracket, and it will still work. And one big advantage of particularly this battery grip is that it allows you to put what we call a custom bracket, mini RC bracket, flash bracket on there, which on some battery grips don't allow because the shutter release is slightly in front. So this is slightly pulled back and allows you to insert that bracket without the bracket ruining that shutter release. So now I'll go into some finer details of the grip itself, particularly with the batteries. Now I've just taken out these batteries, and I'm just going to slot these back in. So these slot in really easily. All you have to do is push it in the side, and there's a clip on the side that will hold the battery in place firmly. What you have to do is push it in place, and it will hold it firmly, and then you close the cap, and then you twist the knob, and it will all hold in nice and snug on your camera. Now, some advantages of this is obviously you got the side shutter release, which is a really handy tool for when you're shooting in portrait mode. One really big downside is this sync cable, which is kind of annoying, and it's annoying to buy again if you lose it, and it's just annoying when you keep shooting with it. So that's one downfall that we have with this battery grip itself. But also you have to think about it that Nikon didn't actually design this camera to fit with a battery grip. So hence that this battery grip has been designed third party, and the only way in order to make this sync cable or create this sync is through a cable. So that's a good, so that's how you have to think about it. So let's just recap with the battery grip itself. Battery grip, I'm just going to get it here for you, allows you to shoot vertical, which is the main advantage of it. Also allows you to insert 2 batteries, and so you can have double the amount of power for your camera. Now the main disadvantage obviously is this sync cable, but hence Nikon didn't make this camera for it, so I think